It's the ooey gooey, get your cooey, steamy, yeah, all of that. That just came off the dome, by the way. Hello everyone, it's me, Aubrey. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my space, a place where I love to share my knowledge and wisdom with love to all of you. Okay, so I don't want to make this video extra long, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into the topic that we're going to be discussing today, which is vaginal steaming. Vaginal steaming, aka yoni steaming, whatever you want to call it. It's the ooey gooey, get your cooey, steamy, yeah, all of that. That just came off the dome. If you are not familiar with it, then I suggest that you do a little bit of research prior to watching this video, because the purpose of this video is not to dive deep into what it is, but how to do it. So some of my more intermediate friends, a quick just overview: yoni steaming or vaginal steaming involves using herbs with warm water and kind of like sitting or kneeling over a pan, pot, stool, whatever, and using that steam to penetrate your yoni or your vagina. So I have been steaming for about 1.5 years now. I typically steam about 2 times a month, one time before my cycle and one time after my cycle, and maybe one time in the middle. Regulating your cycle, reducing cramping, reducing flow, and reducing the time that you are on your cycle. And those are really just some of the benefits that I have noticed from yoni steaming thus far. My cycle has been significantly reduced in time, reduced in flow. My cycle has always been regular, but yeah, it's pretty much here like clockwork. But a lot of the clients, or my clients that I work with, who have had irregular cycles in the past have reported more regular cycles after steaming. Woo. Oh yeah, one thing that I forgot to mention about yoni steaming is that it helps with sexual libido. So if you looking to, just boost your stamina or feel sexy about yourself, then yoni steaming is for you. So before we jump right into it, let me give you a couple of instances or reasons why you should not steam. So if you are currently pregnant, then you should not steam, maybe towards the end of the pregnancy, but that's with the care of your doula or midwife. So no steaming if you are pregnant, no steaming if you have an active infection or any type of like discharge down there, because it is hot, and as we know, sometimes when you have an infection and then you introduce like warmth or humidity to the area, then that can be a recipe for disaster. If you are experiencing any type of infection or discomfort, I would recommend just using the herbal solution in a bath, a very shallow bath, but I can talk about that on another video. So if you're pregnant, you shouldn't steam. If you have an active infection, you shouldn't steam. And if you have an IUD or a NuvaRing, if you have a NuvaRing, then you can go ahead and remove that and you can steam, you'll be fine. But if you have an IUD, I would just suggest that you talk to whoever you buy your herbs from. Make sure you're buying your steams and getting steaming advice from a trusted source like me, period. You are steaming. There's really only 2 things that you need. You need a metal bowl, like so. I actually got this from Walmart for not that much. It's very sturdy, and I have like 3 or 4 of these, so I just keep one that is, keep one that's for that. I know that there are a lot of pictures going around, videos going around about yoni steaming, and we see these influencers with plastic yoni steaming bowls, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, do not use that. You know how back in the day it was that whole big thing where like certain water bottles you couldn't use, or you shouldn't put certain plastics in the microwave? The same goes for your yoni steaming bowl, and you definitely don't want to have plastic that's hot near your... No, you don't want to do that. So grab a metal bowl. If you have a steaming chair, that's even more awesome. Or if you have like a ceramic or a metal type of pot, then that's cool too. And then the second thing that you need is your steaming herbs. So this is one of my herbal solutions. This is my erotic waters. I do have a more kind of general steaming blend, but I think I used for this video, I did it yesterday, but for this video I used my crystal clear. So nonetheless, you need a bowl that's not plastic, and you need your herbs, and you need water, and you need all of these sacred materials that you would use when you're doing some type of meditation. And just to run down, I'm gonna give y'all some free game because y'all watching this video, so I'm gonna give y'all some free game. If you are a beginner and you just kind of want to get your feet wet and try this out before you hit up somebody, or you just don't want anybody in your business, some very safe herbs that you can use are herbs like red raspberry, rose, lemon balm, lady's mantle, lavender. So some of those are just some very general, nourishing, just very low-key herbs that'll be good. But if you have other like outstanding issues, then I suggest that you chat with somebody who can put you together a customized blend. I do highly recommend that before steaming, you go ahead and take a shower, because after you steam, you might want to, get it steamy in the bedroom. Nah, but you might want to just go to sleep. It's very relaxing, it helps you sleep, so you can just take your shower before. I would also recommend that after your shower, you put on like some flowy, maybe like sexy clothing, whatever it is that's going to make you feel really good. But just make sure that it's a dress, so you don't have to like take your clothes up and down. You can just kind of like kneel over it, okay? And you can trap the steam like that. So after you have taken your shower and got on your nice, flowy, comfortable gear, you're going to grab about 4 cups of water. And you are going to put that in a pot and turn your eye on high. Now you're going to bring this water to a boil. It usually takes about 2 minutes. I'm not sure whatever type of stove you got, but whenever it starts to boil. While your water is boiling, then you want to go ahead and pour about 2 cups of your herbs into your pot. My packs usually come with enough herbs for about 2 steams. This one isn't a full one, but I would pour this into my pot. And then you want to set up your sacred space. So I like to have my candles. I like to write any intentions or affirmations on pieces of paper. I like to have flowers, crystals, just feel luxurious. Like you a queen, period, and you deserve some quality time with your vagina. Don't be giving it away all the time. Sometimes you just gotta have quality time with yourself. I also have some pillows down on the floor. The pillows are just to help your knees, because you are going to be like kind of leaning over the bowl or whatever, so you just want to get all your space set up. And once you have everything together and the water has come to a boil, you just want to take the boil solution, the water solution, and pour that over your herbs. And then the key to this is cover it. Do not let all the steam go by keeping your solution uncovered. Once it is covered, you want to give it a few minutes to just cool down. This is very hot, and as we know, the vaginal tissue is very delicate, it's very sensitive like a flower, so we don't want anything burning it up, okay? Don't burn yourself. So I usually give myself about 5 minutes just for it to cool down. I like mine's hot, and like I said, I am a pro at this point, but give it about 7 minutes to cool down. And then once you do, you just get all set up in your space and you steam. You steam for about 15 to 20 minutes. That means cut your phone off. That means really dig deep into yourself and just think about everything that you need to release. Think about anything that may be going wrong. Just use it as a time to just feel cleansed and feel good. After that time has gone by, I do want to note that the way that I am kneeling is kind of an uncomfortable position for most, but it's sort of like I think it's the child's yoga pose. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I like to practice just flexing and my flexibility and spreading my legs anyway, because if you are somebody who's looking to like give birth and stuff in the future, then you want to really have a really flexible open anyway. So I personally like doing it that way, but if you want to sit up on the bowl, that's fine too, because it is metal. You can just kind of lean on it. It's not like it'll break, and if you feel it wobbling, you can maneuver yourself. There are some people who like put it in the toilet and stuff like that. I don't recommend that. I would just get on the ground, just get some pillows and just work on stretch a little bit. After you finish steaming, you can just pat your area dry and just go to bed, and then hit me up and just be like, Aubrey Sunshine, I just had the best sleep of my life. Thank you for teaching me how to yoni.